Jenna has won part 1 of the 3-part final head of household competition. But who will win part 2? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. It's day 80 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and Michael, Owen, and Jenna are the final 3. Yesterday, Jenna won part 1 of the 3-part final head of household competition in Big Brother Tandem, Deal or No Deal, even though she sat at the back of the bicycle. And who will win part 2? We'll find out shortly. But first, Brooke arrived to the jury house, and everybody was actually very nice to her, and we are going to have our second and final jury house segment of the season. I've been a little lazy, I'm not going to lie, on the jury house segments, but there also hasn't been a lot of fire and drama in the jury house. Everyone's being nice, and everyone's participating, but there's not a lot to report. It was more so, season 3 actually had, even though that season was relatively blah, in terms of the gameplay, season 3 jury chat was like on fire. Like Krista and Nicole were hilarious in that jury house, and I would say season 2 and 5 were the other 2 seasons where the jury house was just like wildfire. So yeah, let's check in one last time with the jury house. Oi, it's me, Mel Brooke. I'm here at the beach house. Who's here to greet me? I'm so upset that I'm here. Oh. It's me, Callum. I didn't see that coming. Well, now it's official. I only want Michael to win, and I can say that because I don't get a vote. Hello, everyone. Yes, I was backstabbed by Owen. I'm not surprised. Me neither. I'm fucking shocked. Owen and I have been playing together since week 1. Day like 2 or 3. I did not think Owen would be personal about it, and he became about it. I want who's kept him off the block. I did my part for our duo, and he was supposed to hold his end up when it was my turn to receive. Oh, I will not read that one. I'm going to be careful what I read here. I kept Michael off the block last week, so if he won, he would do the same for me this week. That's how it's supposed to go, but they lied to me, and I should have stuck with me good and went with Javier. But no, I wanted to play loyal, and it fucked me. I've learned in various games that being loyal always fucks you in the end. I don't want to see any of them win. I'm furious. I'm pretty upset and hurt, so I guess I'll see how the jury table goes. My darling, I'm so sorry. You are so pure, and it is so sad to see you here, my darling. But you should still be in the game, my darling. You filthy bastard. Sorry to see you here, my darling. Then, of course, Tom would be like, Hi, everyone. Fucking Tom here. Did you know that Vladimir Putin restores an award for women who have 10 or more children? Fuck, man. We should shoot that fucker. Anyway, I'm here live on location at the Summerhill Winery in Kelowna, here with my son, Curtis. And, yeah, it's really exciting. Wait, oh my god, do we have our final 3? Oh my god, I'm so slow. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I can't believe we're at the final 3. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I am sobbing that my dream final 2 leaves back to back. I see what you mean, me and I. That too. She meant me and RJ, actually. Yeah, I have a lot of dream final 2s that got. My original final 2 was actually Brooke, but then I got closer to Kennedy. I'd have taken Kennedy or Michael. Maybe Jenna. I'm holding Bridget's hand at the final 2. Love you. Then I will scream into the void. Say, but then I jumped sheep to Owen because you were drowning. But I love you, Ronnie. Okay, and then unfortunately, So Hearn did post, and I did say this in the group chat, but Hearn from last season said, my heart is broken and the tears have not stopped falling. I haven't stopped crying either. Okay, so that's the final snippet of what's happening in the jury house. I hope everybody had fun in the jury house. I know it sucks to be evicted. But I will say, I've combined the pre-jury and the jury chats now 2 seasons in a row. And I think it's nice. I mean, Stephanie has been pretty active. Ronnie has been very active. Kilby, not so much, but that's okay. Cly, no, not so much. And I'm missing one person. Who was the fourth? And Tom is definitely active in there, giving us, he's not really talking about the game, but he's giving us all kinds of information about the goings and comings in Kelowna and apparently Russia. Okay, now it is finally time to get to part 2 of the 3-part head of household competition between Owen and Michael. Let's take a look and see what happened. I'm here with Owen, who is about to participate in part 2 of the 3-part head of household competition. Owen, how are you feeling?
I continue to have strong feelings of distaste for Deal or No Deal.
I get, you did the same thing Corey did last season. I get why you did it, because she plucked off, Brooke was picking cases, she plucked off a lot of big ones, and you thought it was going to go down to like peanuts again.
Well, yeah, so there were only three big ones left, and I was like, she could pick them, and then like, I'm screwed. So.
Oh, but yeah, it didn't work out. But you have a second chance now. And at least for you, I mean, let's face it. I said in the episode, you haven't watched it yet, but I said in the episode yesterday, sorry, I'm thinking of when it airs. I said in the episode yesterday, it's pretty obvious now that we're down to 3, who's taking who and what's happening. So at least Jenna advanced instead of Michael, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's not beat around the bush anymore on day 80,000. Okay. So the competition is called, do you want to guess?
Is it Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Very good. Big Brother, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And here's how it works. You'll be playing the classic version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you remember, it's 15 questions from 100 to a million. The $1,000 and $32,000 levels are safe havens, meaning you cannot leave with less than that amount of money. You have 4 lifelines. So you have the original 3, 50-50, eliminate 2 of the wrong answers. You have phone a friend, where you can phone any of my friends for 30 seconds. You have to phone Kat, by the way. You don't have to, but she loves this shit. She lives for it. But she's good, though. She's smart. And ask the audience. Sorry, what?
What if they don't pick up?
If they don't pick up, you do get a second chance. You get a second person. But if they don't pick up, then you're out of luck. Yeah. Oh, you should call Aton. That would be funny. Oh, that would be funny. Anyway, sorry. Okay. I have to move on. And ask the audience. If you make it to $1,000, you get the 4th lifeline, which is the double dip. Meaning you can take 2 guesses at the answer. But you must declare that you are using the double dip. If you get a question wrong, you can't say, well, I want to use the double dip now. So you have to declare it first. Like kind of when Michael Scott declares bankruptcy. You can't just say it. You have to declare it. And then if you make it to 32,000 and you haven't used the double dip, it morphs into a triple dip, giving you the ability to choose 3 answers. In Big Brother Cheesecake history, the person who did best in Millionaire would be JoJo with $250,000. Last season, I think Corey won with just $32,000, and Steven unfortunately kind of failed, and so did Nicole, and so did Chantel. Somebody else played. No, that was it. Yeah, because Brazil was outgoing HOH. Yeah. Okay. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Audience, are you ready? It's me, Regis Philbin, coming to you from the grave. You ready? Then let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? For $100. 5 Alive is a popular brand of juice, primarily consisting of what types of fruits? Citrus, berry, melon, dates, prunes, and other laxatives.
Citrus.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. I forgot to mention you have to say final answer. If you say it even final, it counts. So don't be that YouTube person who said final. No! Whoops.
Right. Yeah,
Okay, for $200. How many returnees played this season? 0, 1, 2, 3.
1.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Yeah, there was a secret second returnee. Clyde played season 1, and you forgot.
I looked at those cast pictures so many times.
Yeah. For $300. Which of these was not one of the appetizers house guests ranked prior to the start of the season? Cheeseburger spring rolls, Tex-Mex egg rolls, spicy Caesar salad, factory nachos. And I will let you know, also you're not allowed to look at notes, including your laptop, in case that's what you were doing. Because Rhonda did that in season 6.
Okay.
Anyway.
It would be spicy Caesar salad.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, for $500. What color were the shaded squares in the example patterns for BB Mr. Bingo? Black, brown, gray, gold.
In the example?
Yes. When I said we're going for an X or we're going for a full card.
Oh. What color was the background?
The shaded squares. So if it was an X that you were going for, I would have the 5x5 grid, and the X would be shown in what color? Or the full card, or the line. Black, brown, gray, or gold. You have 3 lifelines, so it's not the end of the world if you don't know.
Yeah, what are they again?
50-50, eliminate 2 of the wrong answers, phone a friend, call somebody, although this is not a great one to call someone on, and ask the audience.
Let's ask the audience.
Final answer? Okay. Audience, Owen is stumped on a question for $500. He needs your help to get there so you can stare at his biceps some more. On your keypads using A, B, C, or D. Vote now. Okay, 100% of the audience says you have a bad memory and that it is B, brown.
That's what I thought too. It's brown, final answer.
And that is correct.
Fuck. I knew
you
it.
earned a lifeline. That's okay. It's better to stay in the game. You don't want to be a YouTube sensation. Well, you do, but for the right reason. Okay, we are going for $1,000. If you get this right, you cannot leave with less than 1,000. And I will remind you, in the event of a tie, it goes to time. From the time I said, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, to the time it ends. So just so you're aware of that, in case of a tie. Okay. Which artist's song, When You're Gone, appeared on a Tuesday, the only one not to be played on a Monday? Aaron Goodvin, Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Dustin Lynch. You're not checking notes, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What were they again?
Aaron Goodvin, Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Dustin Lynch.
Shawn Mendes.
Is that your final answer? You just won $1,000. Okay, you have 1,000. You still have, now you're back to 3 lifelines. You have the 50-50, the phone a friend, and you've earned the double dip for making it to 1,000.
Okay.
You're 10 questions away from $1 million, and we are going for $2,000. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's play. Who was the last house guest evicted who had yet to be Willy Wonka? Clyde, Kilby, Callum, Bridget.
Kilby.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. fine. 9 questions to go. You're going for $4,000. Still have 3 lifelines. Just breathe, relax. Here we go. Who was the first person evicted who had consumed a Lindor? RJ, Ronnie, Tom, Clyde.
Oh, Ronnie.
Okay.
Final answer.
Is that your final? Are you sure? You didn't say much.
Yeah, sorry. So the options were
Well, it's too late now. I'm just saying, are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
You said final. Okay, good. And you are correct. We're not mind readers here, Owen. You have to tell us what you're thinking.
I know. I'm just so quiet. I keep things to myself.
Okay. All right. We're going to go now for $8,000. 8 away from $1 million. You still have 3 lifelines. You're doing just fine. Here we go for $8,000. What color was the almond Lindor? Purple, pink, blue, red. You have 3 lifelines. Do you remember anything about the almond Lindor?
The almond Lindor was week 1.
Okay. I can't. So I'm just okay.
Oh no. She had hazelnut. Ronnie had almond. Okay. I'm gonna.
Are you considering a lifeline?
Yes.
Okay, I want to scream something, but I think I shouldn't.
No, there's 2 that I.
Oh, not about the question. Should I say? If I give you a prompt, can I give Michael the same prompt if he gets to this point and is stuck? Okay. This would be a fun one to call Kat on, but it's entirely up to you. If you want to use that later, it's entirely up to you.
But what if she doesn't pick up?
Then you would get a second person.
Right.
Do you know anybody else who likes Lindt chocolate? And you can phone evicted house guests if you wish.
Red and blue are like the normal ones.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. Fuck. Almond, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's phone Kat.
Okay. This is so exciting. Wait. Okay. Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to tell Michael to do the same thing if he gets to this point. Let's vote. Oh, she's going to be so mad. I can't wait. Every time she calls, she's like, not this again.
It is
okay. AT&T, we need you to help connect Owen with Kat.
My best friend, Kat. What if she's
I've not called her in a while.
What if she's filming Dick at Night right now?
Oh. What's it? No, that's tomorrow. Do you actually watch that? I'm impressed. Very impressed. Wow.
I started because of darling Stephanie.
There we go. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Hello?
Hello, Kat.
No.
This is Regis Philbin calling from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, you're just being an asshole.
I'm here with your friend Owen, and he's
Hi.
stuck on a question. He's stuck on a question.
Owen, no.
Hi. You're my best friend.
He's stuck on a question for $8,000, and he needs your help to get there. I'll remind you, you almost screwed over Corey last season, but he was smart enough to figure out that you're stupid.
Does anyone pick me?
Because they want to hear about your rejuvenated vagina. How is that, by the way?
Really good, really good.
Excellent, good. She had 2 kids, you wouldn't even know it. Okay. No.
Titanium.
Okay, I am gonna read.
Lubricating too.
I am going to read you a question and 4 possible answers. You have
Jesus Christ.
30 seconds to answer. Are you ready? Okay. Your time, and I'm going to read it, don't worry, Owen. Your time starts. Here we go, time starts. Now, what color was the almond Lindor? Purple, pink, blue, red.
Blue. Oh wait, almond?
Yes. Purple, pink, blue, red. You have 12 seconds.
Not blue, not red. For sure.
5 seconds.
Purple.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Thank you.
Okay. So, she says, well, first she said blue, and then she stopped herself.
Not blue, and it's not red.
Then she went to purple, and then she said pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh God. Ah, fudge. Okay. Oh, maybe this is dumb. Can I do 50-50?
Are you confirming that you're going to 50-50?
No. No, I'm gonna double dip.
That's a much smarter idea. Thank you. Okay.
Then I'm gonna pink and
Wait,
purple.
you're confirming that you're going to double dip, which means once you, once you declare that you're double dipping, you must do it. You can't back out if you.
Yeah. I'm double dipping.
Okay.
I'm double dipping. Pink and purple.
Okay. So he's confirming he's double dipping. We need your first answer, please.
My first answer is purple.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Owen, you wasted a lifeline, but you got it
was
right.
My gut said purple, but
I don't think you wasted the phone a friend because you weren't sure enough. But the pink, didn't you eat that? Wasn't that raspberry? That was, or did you have the maple? You had the maple one during the special. The other one was the raspberry, which was pink that went to Michael.
oh, in my
strawberries
mind,
also.
there was another one that was like appearing as pink in my head. I don't know why. Oh, well.
Okay, so you got through that, but unfortunately you're down to just the 50-50 as your only lifeline. 2 away from guaranteeing $32,000, though, 7 away from $1 million. We're going for $16,000. And Kat is 2 for 3 on getting the correct answers. Okay. I had a feeling she would know that. But you didn't believe her. Very mean.
Well, she was so unsure.
That's just who she always is.
That is blue. Blue is like, isn't blue like milk or dark or something?
Yeah, I was surprised when she did that, but maybe she's colorblind. Anyway, let's go for $16,000.
Do it.
Which of these South American countries does not border Argentina? Uruguay, Brazil, Chile, Ecuador. And it is pronounced Uruguay, which we should know.
It's Ecuador. Final answer.
How sure are you? Because that was fast.
I'm very sure.
You're very right! Okay, Owen. That was good. You recovered from that little... You're 1 away from 32,000. You still have the 50-50. And by the way, spoiler alert, the 50-50 would have left purple and pink. So you made the right choice. Like, why would you have done that?
I know, I was saying it, and then I was like, no, I'm torn between 2. I should do the one that lets me pick 2.
Yeah. You're going for 32,000. You get it right. You cannot leave with less than 32,000. And then you have a free guess at the next question. I believe Corey was in this exact position with just the 50-50 left in, if I recall, yeah, for last season. So anyway, this is a big one for $32,000. What was Stephanie, aka Judge Janine's, favorite chocolate bar? Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar, Bounty Coconut Bar, York Peppermint Patty, Smarties, the bar. Let me guess, you fast forwarded because you didn't want to hear her Republican Fox News rant.
No,
By
I
the look
listened
on your...
to it. There was so much to listen to.
Oh, okay.
50-50.
Okay. Computer, please eliminate 2 of the wrong answers, leaving 1 wrong answer. And the correct answer, please. Bounty Coconut Bar, York Peppermint Patty? What was Stephanie, aka Judge Janine's favorite chocolate bar? And fun fact, this is actually her real life favorite chocolate bar. Bounty Coke, because I love watching her. I disagree with her completely on everything she says, but when she says, let's read from the teleprompter, I just get a kick out of that because she's so stupid. Anyway, it says discussion. Okay, let's discuss. Anyway,
Okay, I'm
so
gonna get this wrong, but I want to say it's
Bounty Coconut Bar, York Peppermint Patty, and I will tell you, you can walk away with 16,000 and hope that Michael does worse, or you take a 50-50 guess, you get it right, you have 32,000, and a free guess at 64,000, or if you get it wrong, you go down to 1,000, and it's likely Michael will beat you, but who the hell knows? Don't say final. Don't do what Corey did and just scream something final answer and scare the shit out of me. Like, what are you thinking? I can't tell.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those were both the ones that my gut were telling me. So that's difficult. I'm leaning towards York Peppermint Patties. That sounds more like something. I don't know. Judgment. I don't know. I like patties.
Now it's a question of, do you think you should take the chance? This could be a $700 decision here. Could. At the time of this recording, Michael hasn't gone yet, so I have no clue. Michael could come in and just stumble on the first question and be like, I don't know what Five Alive is.
Yeah, doubtful.
Texted me 80,000 times. Was I right? Was I right?
Look, you know what? York Peppermint Patties, final answer.
You just won $32,000!
Oh my God.
So you have 32,000. The lifelines are all gone, but that's what they're there for. And now you have a free guess at 64,000. And who knows?
I have to get it right, right?
Yeah, you have to get it right. But if you get it wrong, you still have 32,000. So you're allowed to guess here. And This is where Corey lost last season. So here we go. Corey, you actually played almost the same way. He used an audience early. He used, pretty much the same. Interesting. Okay, here we go for $64,000. Which former Price is Right Barker's beauty turned 80 during the course of the season? Janice Pennington, Kathleen Bradley, Holly Hallstrom, Diane Parkinson. Oh, I couldn't tell if you were frozen or just in shock. And I checked my phone while we were on that suspenseful moment, and Kat has not messaged me. She's probably very angry with me right now.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Do you know? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't know anything about any of these ladies. So
she was on the cover photo one day.
I know, but I don't remember who it is. I can picture the thumbnail in front of the car. I don't know what their names are, and I'm sure you mentioned it in the video, and I'm not remembering. So
this is what happens when you skip school and you go hiking instead of watching Price is Right like every other 4-year-old child.
Listen, I grew up in the woods. Okay.
Yeah.
Northern Ontario. Okay, can you name the names again? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, maybe something will spark. Janice Pennington, Kathleen Bradley, Holly Hallstrom, Diane Parkinson.
the last one?
Diane Parkinson.
I feel like an idiot if some of these are not even people who were.
They are all former Price is Right Barker's beauties.
Right. Okay. Sorry, say them again.
Janice Pennington, Kathleen Bradley, Holly Hallstrom, Diane Parkinson.
Diane Parkinson, final answer.
Happy 80th birthday to Janice Pennington. Which means your score is 32,000, which is a good score. In the event of a tie, I will. The second I declared that you were wrong, that's when it stops. So we will measure the time if necessary. But yeah, do not, under any circumstances, discuss your score. I told the house guests if they discuss round 2 or part 2 at all, they will push a reset button and all 13 evicted house guests will re-enter the game and we'll start again from day 1. So, which some of them would be very happy to do, but not those 3. So, okay. With that, I will stop the recording and actually let's get now to Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Andrew.
I think the last time we had a one-on-one, no, it wasn't, because I think you played in Reese's Pieces, but the last one-on-one that I recall, and you played in Grand Games, so I'm an idiot, but the last one-on-one that I recall was your Temptation comp, which did not go well.
Oh, dear God, yeah.
Hopefully this goes better because this could be a $700 competition. I did say in the episode yesterday, which you haven't watched yet because it's tomorrow for you, that you kind of put yourself in a tough spot. Yes, you stayed loyal to Owen and Jenna, but now you kind of have to win HOH. And you've lost part 1. Which,
I know. I really no need to beat me over it. I know
okay.
What's going on.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of people are rooting for you because you've never made a final before.
I know.
The first one. So positive energy. I'm here to help. Well, I can't help.
No, you're not here to help.
Yeah. I'm Regis Philbin, coming to you from the grave. All right, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Good luck, Michael. Here's your $100 question. Five Alive is a popular brand of juice primarily consisting of what types of fruits? Citrus, berry, melon, dates, prunes, and other laxatives.
I'm sorry. Repeat that again.
Five Alive is a popular brand of juice primarily consisting of what types of fruits? Citrus, berry, melon, dates, prunes, and other laxatives.
This is probably some Canadian drink. I don't know that this exists in the US.
You don't have Five Alive in the US?
I've never seen a Five Alive in the US.
Okay. I'm going to go on the internet, because if that's true, I'm going to give it to you. Because that wouldn't be fair. Made by Minute Maid, a subsidiary of the Coca-Cola Company.
I've never seen anything called Five Alive in the store, so I'm like...
Oh, I'm looking at it. There's a charitable organization called Five Alive as well. Five Alive USA, let's see if that comes up. It says country of origin, United States. It's on the Coca-Cola website.
I've never seen anything called Five Alive.
Oh, okay. You're in luck. By the 1990s, the beverages were no longer produced for the U.S. market. Five Alive continues limited production in Canada. Okay. You're lucky I found that on Wikipedia, so I will make a judgment call here. I will give it to you. The correct answer is A, citrus.
Yeah, was it going to be citrus or berry? I just didn't know which, but okay.
Okay, let's move on for $200. That was a gimme question anyway, so I didn't expect anybody to fail on that. How many, and I had no clue. I thought it was in the US. Okay, for $200. How many returnees played this season? 0, 1, 2, 3.
1.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't put a trick question in this early.
Andrew, you're fucked in the head, so it's very possible.
That's true. Okay, for $300, Which of these was not one of the appetizers house guests ranked prior to the start of the season? Cheeseburger spring rolls, Tex-Mex egg rolls, spicy Caesar salad, factory nachos.
The Caesar salad. Final answer.
That is correct. For $500, what color were the shaded squares in the example patterns for BB Mr. Bingo? Black, brown, gray, gold.
I missed that comp because I was not around.
But it was in the main chat.
I know it was in the main chat, but like, I.
The good news is you have 3 lifelines, so if you don't know.
I know. It's just. What were the choices again?
Black, brown, gray, gold. Shaded squares in the example patterns for BB Mr. Bingo. Which you know what I mean by that, right? I gave an example of a 5x5 grid, and if there was a line, I would shade a line in a certain color.
I'm figuring it's black or gray, and I'm like, if I use the 50-50 at this point, you're going to give me those 2 choices anyway. I'm guessing the 50-50 is predetermined, or is it random? Yeah.
Phone a friend, even though this is not a good question.
I know this isn't a great. I mean,
or you can ask the audience.
Yeah, let me ask the audience.
Final answer?
Well, I mean, I'm asking the audience.
Okay.
I'm not saying those words because I don't have an answer yet.
Audience, Michael has stumped on a question for $500. He needs your help to get there. On your keypads using A, B, C, or D. Vote now. 100% of the audience says you're stupid, and the answer is B, brown. So, 100%, everybody in the audience says brown.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the audience. So
final answer?
You said brown, right?
Yes.
So brown, final answer.
That is correct. Okay, it's okay. You only used 1 lifeline. You still have 2 more, and you'll get a 3rd one if you make it to 1,000. So this one is for $1,000. If you get it right, you cannot leave with less than $1,000. Here we go. Which artist's song, When You're Gone, appeared on a Tuesday, the only one not to be played on a Monday? Aaron Goodvin, Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Dustin Lynch.
No idea. And you know, I have that information in my notes that I can't use. I have. What were my choices again? I remember Shawn Mendes and Dustin Lynch. I don't remember the other two.
So I'll read the whole thing. Which artist's song, When You're Gone, appeared on a Tuesday, the only one not to be played on a Monday? Aaron Goodvin, Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Dustin Lynch.
I know. I'm like, I remember from my notes that I remember Shawn Mendes was on there. I remember Dustin Lynch was on there. I don't remember the other 2 being on there. So I don't want to use one of my remaining. So.
But you also want to stay in the game.
No, I understand that. So When You're Gone doesn't sound like a real like country western song that Dustin Lynch would sing to me. So 50-50 in my head either way. Okay, I'm not gonna use a lifeline. I'm gonna say Shawn Mendes. Final answer.
Just won $1,000.
Next.
A mini heart attack there. And I want to remind you, for the phone a friend, if you wish, you can call evicted house guests if you wish.
I know that, but it's like it's so early still, and granted, like sitting here, how long it took you to get to me after going with Owen, I'm just assuming he went farther than I think. Yeah.
Okay, so you have the 50-50, you have the phone a friend, and you've earned the double dip, which means you can declare that you're double dipping and you will have 2 answers. For $2,000.
Okay.
Who was the last house guest evicted who had yet to be Willy Wonka? Cly, Kilby, Callum, Bridget.
So they hadn't been somebody who hadn't been Willy Wonka.
Right. The last one who was not Willy Wonka. So for instance, Brooke was just evicted. She was.
She was Willy Wonka very early on.
She wouldn't count, yeah. So
I
Cly,
wouldn't count her. So
Cly, Kilby, Callum, Bridget.
Cly was never Willy Wonka. Okay, so Cly was never Willy Wonka. And I was like, Callum, Bridget, and Kilby are my other 3 choices, right?
Yeah.
Callum was a bit later, just around when he was evicted. So the last one to get evicted
Who was not ever.
who was not Willy Wonka before they were evicted.
Yeah.
I think, because I don't think Cly was Willy Wonka, and I don't think Kilby got a Willy Wonka, and then Kilby went after Cly. Right, so like my logic is right. The person who was voted out after, so I'm gonna go with Kilby.
Is that your
final answer?
A lot of people thought Kilby was Willy Wonka, but he never was, and so you are right.
Okay, yeah, I was like, Kilby was, because he and I going like this against each other. I was Willy Wonka.
Okay, you still have your 3 lifelines. We're going for $4,000.
Okay.
Who was the first person evicted who had consumed a Lindor? RJ, Ronnie, Tom, Clyde. First person evicted who had consumed a Lindor.
Who did eat a Lindor before.
Yeah.
So, sorry, repeat the names for me again.
RJ, Ronnie, Tom, Clyde.
RJ, Tom, Ronnie, Clyde. Well, RJ never had a Lindor. He went second. He did get a Lindor. I don't think Tom ever had a Lindor either. So that means that it's either Cly or Ronnie. And you want to know which one ate a Lindor first.
The first person evicted who had eaten one at any point.
Oh, who got evicted first.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, Cly was week 1 with Lindors. She ate a Lindor week 1. And Ronnie went before her, who I'm pretty sure ate a Lindor as well. And the 2 I eliminated were RJ and Tom. I eliminated RJ and Tom because they never ate a Lindor. Ronnie and Cly, they both ate Lindors, but Ronnie went first. So I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with Ronnie, final answer.
I can tell you're nervous, but you're doing very well. Good deduction, you got it right.
What am I at now, 4,000?
$4,000.
Okay.
You're going for $8,000. You're 8 away from the million and 3 away from the next safe haven of $32,000. You have 3 lifelines: 50-50, phone a friend, and double dip for $8,000. What color was the almond Lindor? Purple, pink, blue, red.
Purple, pink,
Blue, red.
Blue or red. Purple, pink, blue, or red. Okay. I know it's not blue. Because I think blue was like the dark chocolate one, I think. Okay, so pink, purple, and red. If I eliminate blue, pink, purple, and red are left, right?
Yes.
Red, okay. Unless they're different in Canada, red is milk chocolate here in the States. So that leaves pink and purple.
And they are the same in the States as Canada because I get them from Buffalo all the time.
Okay, good, okay.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so I know that red is milk chocolate here, and blue is dark chocolate, because I'll eat both of those. I'm not a nut person, so I won't eat anything with it, like a nut flavor in it, so I won't eat those. So that leaves me pink and purple, and I honestly don't know between the two of them.
So you have 3 lifelines.
I know, I've got the 50-50, phone a friend, and the double dip. So I'm gonna use the 50-50. Yeah, I'd like, oh, hold on a second. If I use the 50-50, what are the chances that you're giving me the 2 questions, the 2 ones that I have already? Double dip or phone a friend. Okay. I'm at 4,000. I get this right, it'll put me at 8,000, right? Okay,
So this
because I managed to do it down to 50-50 on my own between the 2 questions. I'm not going to use the 50-50, but I am going to use the double dip.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final. I'm going to use the double dip here.
Okay. And what's your first answer?
For almond, let's start with pink.
Final answer?
Pink final answer.
That's not correct.
So purple.
So now
final
I need your second answer. You say
purple.
final.
Purple final answer.
Very good use of a lifeline. You got it
Jesus
right.
Christ. If I could reach through the screen, Andrew, I swear to God, I'd strangle you. I'm going to guess that Owen wasn't nearly as violently threatening as I was.
No. So I did. Owen was considering phoning a friend, and I told him that he should phone Kat because Kat would know this. And I told him that I would prompt you if you were considering to phone a friend to phone Kat.
Okay.
And I did tell you that Kat had it right. I was about to prompt you when you can watch it back when you interrupted, which is fine, to use the double dip. So you ended up. I was going to say you can phone Kat, which would have been a clue that she would have had it. But you use the double dip, so it's fine. You're still in the game, and you still have the phone a friend. So are you ready to do it now for 16,000?
16,000.
Here we go. Which of these South American countries does not border Argentina? Uruguay, Brazil, Chile, Ecuador. And it is pronounced, you are gay. We should all move there.
Does not border Argentina. Chile, Uruguay, Brazil,
Ecuador.
or Ecuador.
Yeah.
Ecuador, final answer.
Javier would be proud because both you and Owen got this right.
I mean, honestly, that's an easy one. And I appreciate that.
I think some people would have struggled with that. Yeah.
I studied geography in college.
I love some of our house guests, but I think that would have really stumped a lot of people.
Oh, that would have stumped some people. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, you have 16,000.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to stop talking about Owen because I really shouldn't be talking about the previous one. But you know he took a long time. That's why, and you said that. So anyway,
Yeah.
you have 50-50. You have phone a friend.
Yes.
You're going for 32,000.
Correct.
You get this right. You cannot leave with less than 32,000.
Okay.
So it's an important one. Here we go for
Yeah.
32,000. What was Stephanie, aka Judge Janine's favorite chocolate bar? Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar, Bounty Coconut Bar, York Peppermint Patty, Smarties, the bar. So my question to you, and I asked this to Owen, and I should have said this, but did you actually watch that, or did you fast forward because she was spewing racist, conservative Fox News crap while I was?
No, I've watched 99% of every episode of all the episodes.
Oh.
I think the only time I fast forwarded was like when you were showing the video of that I was there for anyway. Like if you did a comp,
Yeah.
I may have fast forwarded through that a little bit, but no, I watched everything. And I think I know the answer to this one.
It is an important one because if you get it right, you're guaranteed 32,000. If you get it wrong, you go down to 1,000. You do have the 50-50, and you do have the phone a friend.
Right. No, I know.
And ironically, you could phone Stephanie. Just it'd be funny.
I really do think that it's the York Peppermint Patty. I mean, I really... Give me the other three choices again, but I'm pretty sure it was the York Peppermint Patty.
Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar, Bounty Coconut Bar, Smarties, the bar.
Yeah. I'm very, very confident in the York Peppermint Patty. So, final answer.
Oh, Michael! You just won $32,000! Overly
dramatic for me. And I felt very confident in that answer.
You know, I thought to myself, I should not give him a heart attack on a question he doesn't know. I'll give him a mini heart attack here instead, and then we can go on. And I did not, I'm not a good actor, I don't think. Well, no, not that good. Okay.
Maybe for porn.
Yeah, yes, yes, very much so. I was on Ronnie's OnlyFans the other day. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's. So you have 32,000. You have two lifelines still: the 50-50 and the phone a friend.
Right.
You're going for $64,000.
Right.
Question: which former Price is Right Barker's beauty turned 80 during the course of the season? Janice Pennington, Kathleen Bradley, Holly Hallstrom, Diane Parkinson.
Oh my God, now I'm getting mixed up in my head. I thought I knew it going in.
This question was written immediately after that, her birthday. And I did not know whether you would be here. I figured you would be the one person who would know it instantly since you're old enough to remember her.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Janice. Because your whole conversation about that was it's Janice's 80th birthday. And then you went on to talk about how she got fired from The Price is Right. And then you talked about, then you mentioned somebody else on the show though, who stood up for her and then got fired too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty, yeah, I'm gonna say Janice. Final answer.
Good memory. You just won $64,000. 64,000. We're going for
Yes, I remember Janice.
Yeah, she's a diva. I love her. We're going for $125,000. If you get it wrong now, you go down to 32,000.
32, right?
And you have
there's no other plateau. I'm straight here to $1 million, right?
Yep.
32 is okay. That's what I thought.
And you have 50-50, and you have phone a friend. Here we go. for $125,000. Ready? Here it comes. Season 2 winner Chanel Francis recently married her longtime boyfriend Eric, the cousin of which other Big Brother Cheesecake winner? Jeffrey, Chantel, Brazil, Jojo.
I have zero idea on that one. I don't. That one I don't know. I'm gonna have to use something here. So we're talking. These are season 2 people.
Yeah, you can phone anybody.
Yeah, I know that. If I just remembered who else the fuck was on season 2. We got 10 minutes left before this.
If we have to, we'll start another Zoom.
Okay. What season was Kat on? Don't. Never mind. If you're going to struggle with it, I'm not going to make you answer it.
Yeah, I shouldn't say.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make you answer. I retract the question.
Okay.
But you know what? I am gonna use my. Yeah, I'll use my phone a friend, and let's call Kat.
Oh, lovely. This is gonna.
She's
be
like.
Oh.
Well, actually.
Oh.
No, hold on. Well, I mean, I wonder if Brazil would know, because she would appreciate being part of this. No, let's go with Kat.
Final
Let's
answer.
call Kat. Yeah, let's call Kat. Final answer for calling Kat.
Okay. So Kat is good, but the funny thing about it is she hates when I call her for this. But she got the Lindor correct for Owen, which I spoiled too. So she texted me. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, she didn't text me not to. Okay, here we go. Let's get AT&T and get Kat on the line. So good. This poor woman. Now, if she doesn't answer.
I'm never gonna forgive you for this, like ever.
Hello, Kat.
If you think I'm making stuffing at turkey dinner, American turkey dinner, you might be mistaken.
I'm here with your friend, Michael.
I don't know Michael. Why are you going to do this to me? Okay, I'll listen. I'll do my best.
Thank you, Kat.
Don't you want to influence a season? You love influencing the season.
Nope, that's Karen and Steven. But anyhow.
Shut up. Okay. Crap. I'm here with your friend Michael, and he's stuck on a question for $125,000.
Okay, well.
And he needs your help to get there. In a moment, I will read you a question and 4 possible answers. You have 30 seconds to answer.
Okay.
Are you ready, Kat? Are you excited, Kat?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm excited about this.
And this is the last person playing this competition tonight. So after this, you can go to bed.
You probably don't go to bed at this time.
Okay, anyway.
You go to Calgary and all of a sudden you forget about me.
Okay, no, you moved to Calgary and forgot about me, lady. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds, and I'll read it. Don't worry. You have 30 seconds.
Listening.
And for once. And your time starts now. Season 2 winner Chanel Francis recently married her longtime boyfriend Eric.
Wait, that's not Chanel. I thought you said Chantel.
You have 30 seconds. Shut up. Okay. Season 2 winner Chanel. I'm gonna restart. Starting now. Season 2 winner Chanel Francis recently married her longtime boyfriend Eric, the cousin of which other Big Brother Cheesecake winner? Jeffrey, Chantel, Brazil, Jojo.
I'm gonna say Chantel.
5 seconds.
Chantel. The answer is
I apologize because I have bad hearing. I'm not sure. At the end there, she said Chantal and then she said something else, I think.
Yeah, she called her a bad word multiple times, but she said Chantal. You have your 50-50 as well.
I know.
Oh, you. Would me reading it again help you at all, or you know
No,
nothing?
Jeffrey, Chantal, Bridget,
Brazil,
Brazil, and somebody else.
So, all right. So you have 64,000. You have the 50-50. So don't walk away.
I'm going to go ahead and use the 50-50 as well.
Okay. Computer, please eliminate 2 of the wrong answers, leaving 1 wrong answer. And the correct answer, please. We have Jeffrey and JoJo.
Of course.
So she was wrong. She just wanted to use the word cunt. Season 2 winner, Chanel Francis, recently married her longtime boyfriend, Eric, who's hot, by the way, the cousin of which other Big Brother Cheesecake winner? Jeffrey or JoJo?
Okay. I get it right. I go to $125,000.
And you get to look at a $250,000 question. Yeah.
And then if I get it wrong, I drop back to 32,000.
Yes. Or you walk away with 64,000.
Really don't think that $64,000 is enough to beat Owen.
Okay.
So my choices are Jeffrey and JoJo, right?
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to sound like a horrible human being for asking this question because I just don't know a lot of these players that have happened before. JoJo female or male or not? Just.
Okay, because
if you can't answer the question, just tell me you can't answer the question.
Okay, I hope people aren't going to be mad at me, but I am going to answer for the sole reason that I believe both of the other 2 final 3 people know JoJo in person. So JoJo is a male.
Male, okay. So I'm left with 2 men.
Who identifies as fabulous.
So
which also is the point in that I got rid of the 2 girls. It's between the 2 men, Jeffrey and JoJo.
Jeffrey and JoJo. But Eric. I'm gonna answer, and whatever happens at this point for me. So I have a 50-50 chance of getting this right. And I'm going to go with Jeffrey, final answer. I'm not looking, so whatever your dramatics are, you can save them for yourself. Just tell me whether I got it right or wrong.
You weren't totally sure, but sure enough, you got it right!
Oh, thank God.
$125,000.
And I'm out of lifelines.
Michael has $125,000. He's going for $250,000. No lifelines left. You get it right, you win $250,000, and you're going for $500,000, and you tie JoJo's record. Get it wrong, you lose $93,000. You're down to $32,000. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For $250,000. Which of these voices has never been used for a house guest in Big Brother Cheesecake history?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kamala Harris, Richard Nixon, Anna Nicole Smith, Zordon.
Who the fuck is Zordon?
And from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the guy in the little crystal thing who was like, Rangers, there is a disturbance and you need to go out there to find them.
Okay.
Zordon's mad at you, by the way, for not recognizing who he is.
I never watched Power Rangers. I'm a nerd, just not that kind of nerd. Okay, so Kamala Harris, Richard Nixon, Anna Nicole Smith, and Zordon. Okay. I kind of feel like you would use Anna Nicole Smith. all it would take would be one other big-breasted woman in in any of the seasons for you to use Anna Nicole Smith. I feel like Richard Nixon is an easy voice to do, so that would be somebody that you would want to do as well. And that leaves Zordon and Kamala Harris. Get it right, $250,000. Get it wrong, $32,000. I also feel like I've been at this longer than Owen was at overall. So even if I tie him, I lose. Right? If there's a tie, whoever gets there faster.
Yeah.
I don't have any lifelines left. And I honestly have no idea amongst them at all. I really wanted to go for this one, but I just don't feel like I could. So I'm going to take my $125,000 and walk.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Michael, congratulations! You have won part 2 of the 3-part head of household competition. You will be facing off against Jenna in part 3. So tomorrow, who will win the final head of household competition of the season? Jenna or Michael? And Sunday, who will they evict and who will they bring with them to the final 2? Monday, the jury sits down to discuss the merits of the final 2 and questions them. And Tuesday, the jury casts their vote for the winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven, and we will have an announcement on what is coming next season. And Wednesday is the season finale, where we will crown the winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven and award the $700 cash prize. I'm Ed, your Chef Sick Moonbez. Take care, and remember, Owen is Mr. Big. Good night.